Hey, Bob. This guy is a. This guy shot two cops. They're sheriff's deputies. He's currently barricaded in his house next to a daycare. They have to get the kids out of the daycare before they try to go in with SWAT. The deputies are still alive. They're at the hospital. They tried to serve a search warrant on this guy, and he wasn't having it. Here's an interview from a neighbor from a second ago. You wanna? But this guy just say real fast. Actually, there.
Is there a sense of relief that you're here and you're getting escorted back to your home to check on your family?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
What's your name?
Mason.
Mason?
He just got home
Shop.
from work. He came back to check on his
SHAW.
wife.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're heading where, Mason?
Just my house a block away.
They're letting you get down there?
Yeah.
Have you been evacuated from there for a while, or what's
No, I'm just coming home from work. I had to pick up my kid early.
What's hurt?
Just what she's told me now. So, hope it ends soon. I guess. Like, yeah, this is.
What did your wife tell you?
She just told me that the school was on lockdown and that I had to come and pick up my kid because she was blocked in with all the sheriff's vehicles. So, yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Camera guy also. He panned to this sign 30 minutes ago. Out of nowhere, the camera guy panned to it. I noticed when he did it, he wasn't there long. Watch. Boop! Brain dead, idiot destroying an entire nation. Takes it, and then takes it off of it. Boop! So if you weren't here, you wouldn't have called that. Mainstream media, but it's Fox. So, but. Wipe your feet here. Alright, so there was that. I've been on this for a while. I didn't know how long it was going to last, so I didn't want to go live. But it seems like it's going to be here.
People very much, but I mean,
like I said.
And yeah, it's a tight-knit community, really quiet. Nothing like this ever happens that I know of. I mean, it's, you know, most of the neighbors, you know, we don't talk to people very much, but I mean, we say hi when we see them, and everybody's always out walking during the summer. But yeah, there's a daycare down the road, and from what I understand, well, I have 2 daughters down there right now, so we're just waiting for SWAT to go down there and pick them up, and then we'll be getting all the kids down here at the city center. So that's where we'll be picking them all up, and yeah. Daughters are all down here at the daycare. 4 and 2. My oldest is probably going to be really excited to ride in the SWAT vehicle, so I'll probably have to hear about that for the next, I don't know, week or so. So we'll see how. I found out about 12:30. My wife got a text or an email from daycare or the school, because it's all connected. So she informed me about it, and I was just going to go home, and I'm like, well, let's just go see. So I stopped by, and they didn't know there was a daycare down there, so then their kind of plans all changed, and so now they're going to evacuate the kids, and right now they're all locked down in this basement. So yep. As far as I know, I don't know any more than anybody else. I mean, I'm just standing here watching. Told my wife this is kind of exciting for me, for some reason. It's, you know, exciting and nerve-wracking because it's so close to daycare where I have 2 kids, and she's got 11 kids, so I'm sure all the parents are kind of worried and wondering what's going on now. So.
Did they hear anything down at the daycare, like what exactly happened now?
I'm not sure about that.
It's
I know
Rose
looked out the window
next door.
She saw a bunch of sheriffs and cops out there with their guns drawn or walking around, kind of scoping the area out. So.
How far is the daycare from where you know of the schools?
I have no idea. I know from the intersection out here, you know, 300 yards down the road. So I mean, it's fairly close. And I heard about it about 12:30. Tom Ulrich, Ulrich.
Still calling you Winsted?
Yeah.
And as a dad, sorry, just a personal question, because you've just been standing there, and I thought you were
No.
But you know, as a dad, how does it feel to know that you don't know what's going on, but the kids are there?
Knowing that something like this is, you know, fairly close, you know, you get a little heart-wrenching, and but they're in good hands. I mean, our daycare lady, she's great with them, so I mean.
I've never seen anything like this in Winsted before.
No, I've never seen anything like this in Winsted. It kind of brings back my old military time in the Marines, so that's why it's kind of exciting at the same time, but I can't run home, put on my stuff, and join the help and stuff, as much as I'd love to. So it's, yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I'm good.
I'm supposed to take them home right away, and yeah.
Hopefully you get to them soon. I mean, to have your 2 daughters, and I know it's, you know, there's a lot of authorities down there, but
You're gonna put them in the Barracaded and pull them out?
Yeah. I saw that vehicle drive up and said, God, I'd love to have one of those just to cruise around.
thank you so much.
I don't know.
What?
Well, my daughter's gonna love it because
Cruise around.
she just started preschool this year, and I think in October they actually had the fire truck come down and pick them up.
That was a Bearcat to cruise around in.
Good.
Oh, you're fine.
Interesting. Be hell on gas, wouldn't it? Dude, he might have something he might be trying to make up or something. He wants a Bearcat. That's what some people might say. I cut off the big vehicle. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. It's MRE Monday. Are you eating an MRE today? Why not? I don't think they're gonna pay me to move out of here anymore. It's not looking good though. Looks like I'm about to be in a world of pain.
Got in a little wreck with my Impala that I've had for 14 years.
Sent an email today asking where we're at, like what's going on. Saying that I figured that they would have given me a better offer by now.
Thankfully,
They haven't emailed me back.
that's the good thing. The bad thing was the backside of my Impala was on
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Gonna have to.
well, we've been
Leases only last so long. I'm not getting renewed on it.
so fortunate.
Nothing personal.
No, I gotta call my insurance. Melvin's running late as usual too. That press conference over at Oxford.
Maybe they won't. I mean, maybe not. They did an inspection. Maybe it won't sell, but maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Because this place definitely has termites. So hopefully the inspector saw some shit and he's like, bruh, because dude, he was scared to even come in the place. He said he had his wife and kids to think about after I went off. I went off. I didn't think they gave me any notice, so I fucking went off. Like, y'all really gonna come by on MLK Day? Oh man, I didn't realize I didn't scratch the shit out of it. Will I be? That's some shit. When it fell over, it didn't just break the glass, it scratched it. Damn. Bummer. Thought that was dirt all this time. Just a good old boy. They just had a press con, dude. All kinds of stuff's gonna happen in like this past hour. There's another press conference with Newsom for the shooting, and there was a press conference on some kid that the police shot, and his family's gonna sue with that black lawyer that always has the eagle, the golden eagle. They had something. Wow. Am I supposed to go up through chat and start reading that and communicating with previous chats at this point? Because you guys have just stopped talking completely. Or am I just supposed to sit here in complete silence? Fuck it. I could always not smoke and go off on everybody. I know you guys love that. How Sharpton is going to die soon. Oh, no. Yeah. Probably. Getting pretty old. Remember when that dude was overweight? He got anorexic. It's wild. And type and roll. Roll. Oh. I guess that's a good. My gosh, what? Take forever. What is taking you so long, dude? I've been smoked and cleaned up. Ah, my God! I gotta feed Simon soon. Why do you know your name? He was looking outside. He looked right at me when I said that. He just stared. And now he moved out of the window and positioned his body to face me, and he's staring. Here, you want to see? He was looking out there. Smart. You're gonna clean? Clean what? Yourself? Your place is dirty, dude. Your dishes? I have dirty dishes for sure. Too many. I wish I had a dishwasher. Oh man, another person died. Hold on.
I'm Giovanna Lotta. We have breaking news. We have just learned there is now a total of 11 people dead as a result of Saturday's mass shooting in Monterey Park. Officials have just confirmed that one of the 4 patients brought to County USC Hospital that evening has died. 3 others are still there. 1 is in serious condition. The other 2 are recovering. We've also learned new details about the gunman. 72-year-old Hu Can Tran of Hemet was a professional trucker for at least 20 years. His former tenant tells ABC News that he used to give out free dance lessons at the Star Ballroom Dance Studio where he shot and killed his victims, but was not an instructor there. Those who knew him say this may have created a volatile relationship with himself and the studio's owners. Also new, Tran reported a poisoning attempt by his family to Hemet police earlier this month. The allegations dated back to at least a decade. Police say he never returned to the station to provide any documentation related to that incident. More victims of the shooting are being identified today. Family has identified 65-year-old May Nan, seen here as one of the victims. A second victim, 63 years old, Lilan Lee, was identified by the LA County Coroner's Office. And friends say popular dance instructor Ming Wei Ma gave his life trying to save others. Friends say he was known for his patience and understanding, and he loved all kinds of dance.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
Oh my God, this guy, why can't they fire him? The Mark Brown dude sucks. He's the worst. I hate seeing his face now. Out of everybody on the internet, he's the worst right now at this point. Every time he pops up, I just wish I could have gotten it quicker so he wouldn't have popped up. So I wouldn't have had to see him. If I could just remember, I wouldn't have to ever see him again. Fuck. Fucking guy. Mark Brown, you're too fucking happy all the time. Why is he so happy all the time? Anything. It doesn't matter what the fuck they're talking about. Hi, I'm Mark Brown. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Fucking guy makes me hate that fucking channel, dude. ABC7, fuck you. Mark Brown. I was so fucking happy. Hi, I'm Mark Brown. This fucking robot, dude. Why is it got to be the same? Mix it up a little bit, station. Make it Mark Brown one day. Why is it always got to be Mark Brown? Use the lady sometime, or the white dude, Mexican dude, anybody but Mark Brown for all of them. They can look serious. They don't have to be fucking so happy, do they? News is serious. It's not like, hi. I'm cool. Dude, they all have bias reporting. It's just to get rid of the. I don't mind bias reporting. I know what I'm getting with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you watch Fox, they're right. When you watch CNN, they're left. And there's the gambit in between all the other ones. It's okay. Mark? With his fucking helmet hair? That's something different. I'm in the middle, like I'm trying to it's like right at the end of the story every time when you're trying to process it and kind of like, huh, well, hi, I'm Mark Brown. I was thinking about something, asshole. You know, that's how. Just end it. Just end the story. Can they? Some of them actually do that too. They'll just end it, and they won't have some dude trying to sell you on their product. Which I'm already fucking there. You don't need to sell me, dude. You know what I mean? I'm watching it. Why you? It's like live streamers that are constantly telling people to sub to their channel. It's like, dude, if they want to sub, they'll sub. They're already there. That's good enough, isn't it? Fuck, man. Hey guys, don't forget to sub and hit that bell. You know. I don't do that. I don't know. Whatever. They can do it. It's whatever. But I see it as the same thing. Why do you need to? You don't need to remind people to sub, or do you? Liking, that's a different story. Motherfuckers forget that shit all the time. Hey, by the way, psst, psst. Whatever. Thanks. Thanks for doing what you do with your finger. Yeah, Oreo constantly buy me a coffee or whatever. It's like they start doing that and then they feel like they can't stop because they know that at least has been working because he's been getting money. And I guess he feels like if he doesn't say it over and over, then maybe it won't work anymore. Or maybe he's tried it. Maybe he's actually tried it and he didn't get shit because he didn't beg for it. Possibly. Yeah, dude, it is nice. It's a high def at only 720. This guy knows what he's doing. And he's got a good camera. Because it takes both. You have to know your bit rate, and you have to have a good lens. Good camera, good lens. And you gotta know, like, he's got his bit rate dialed in for 720. Actually. So like, subscribe, hit the bell, enable replies, enable gifts, super chats, super thanks, give a tug, donate, and post nudes. Going down. What does that mean? Oh, are they protesting right now? Because he just had a press conference, the Ben Crump dude. Are you serious? They're protesting right now? Wasn't that in Minnesota too? Rec center shooting. Dude, there's so many shootings lately. It's like daily news now. People getting shot though. It probably always was, but yeah. Mark Jensen Kenosha murder trial. Jensen testifies. Is that the antifreeze dude? Second, are they? Oh, George Floyd. I George Ave. I got it.
I like the idea of them, but not necessarily. That's one place that I
That was Minnesota, though, right? That must have no. We see.
Oh, we will. I mean, if you know, if the story is too complex to
Yeah,
break down into
Minnesota.
30 seconds,
Dude, that put Minnesota on the map.
tell them just run with it. Or take a close up because the sound is what it is. So, yeah,
Before that, it was all
after
Fargo.
our 6 o'clock hit here, then
That's all they had.
hopefully we should have a
For me, that's all they had. I didn't know anything else about Minnesota except Fargo. Movie. That was Minnesota, right? Yeah. Wait, is it not? Is it North Dakota? Minnesota didn't even have Fargo?
Yeah, it is.
It looks like that's North Dakota. Wait, that's North Dakota.
I think the Jimmy Lee name is in memoriam, so it's one of those in memoriam names.
Oh wait, is it right on the border? This is confusing. The city of Fargo is located in Cass County, North Dakota, along the Red River of the North, which forms the border between Minnesota and... Okay, so it's like bordering Minnesota. I was close, dude. Touches it. It actually touches Minnesota. This is what I'm looking at.
Are they sending a reporter out for you or no? He's almost here. Where are they sending? Ah. If it's Nick, just, you know, let him know that he's got some.
Yeah, I saw that one guy with the goatee that put his boots on Pelosi's desk. He got convicted guilty, and they said that on stand he was belligerent, interrupting the DA, the prosecutor, interrupting them, and I forget what else. Oh, he said he was looking for the bathroom. He didn't mean to go in there. Oh, and then they pushed him in there. He was just going with the flow of people pretty much. When they asked him if he it was disrespectful or something, I forget the exact wording, but they asked him about letting the American flag hit the ground. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's horrible." Whatever, pretty much like, "Don't do that." Then they showed pictures of him dragging the American flag throughout the Capitol. I guess. That's all. No, it was a dude with the white goatee, and he was in Pelosi's office. He took a piece of her mail. He wrote a note to her, took a picture with his feet on her desk. He wasn't even locked up for some reason. I guess he was able to bond out. But they showed footage of him walking to the court. He winked at the reporter a little bit, a faint wink. I don't think they sentenced anybody yet. Yeah, what happens in a bag? Hey Simon, hey Jezza, everybody, Stolen Coin, North Star. I need to go keep Simon real fast, so he's doing laps around me.
this has like 60% power left, and you want it to run sometimes. So just be aware you might have to plug in another car at some point. I didn't know if you guys brought one. Got circled around a few times. I don't really know what they're doing. And then I can go straight from home from here instead of driving up to the drop off the line.
Closer for you?
No, but it's better than that. Yeah, I mean, give me at least a half hour difference in sitting up here. Glad it's today and not today. It's supposed to be coming in overnight.
I took the same exact thing.
I got
My parents are coming to visit this weekend. That's
Right.
all I got. Great. It's going to be 10 degrees high.
Yep. I got a heated dust for Christmas.
Well,
Have it on battery operated. Yeah.
Good news is it's not gone.
Pretty good.
Bad news is it's
No,
not
you know.
gone.
Sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's not too bad. Where I pulled over it. But I like it. Yeah. It was like tonight. He gave us the shitty corner, but sometimes they make it.
But to me, the only like there's the St. Paul that stuff.
So, we're not.
For me, the problem is you've been warm. Yeah. But now I can't stand outside for 45 minutes then do a live hit. You know, because I can't talk. Yeah. At least 5 minutes before I can go.
And then you get warm, you don't want to leave it.
Right. Can't enunciate the words. You know.
Hey, Dick? What's up? You want this?
Yeah, I'll take it.
I didn't know you. I didn't know you didn't have one of your own.
Yeah, they told me not to bring one.
I've got 75%. You should be okay for a while.
Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, apparently the sheriff's coming back here.
I did talk to a guy. Well, you know, everyone here got him, but he was coming with his daughter. He parked one of his cars. They walked him in. He was saying that he had to leave work early because his wife called and said she's barricaded in her house. It's still going, right? And then I've got a few. Yeah. So at least I have one soundbite. And I fed that back. There you go. Thank you. So do you want my video on your computer or anything? I fed it all back.
Yeah, you're figuring all back. Are you heading back this week?
I'm just gonna head home. But they recorded it.
If they got everything, then I think we should be good.
Your own stuff. The only sound I got was I just told him I'm a neighbor. The kid. I fed it back. I was down on the main road and there's a fire truck and I didn't want to bother him. Like, trying to talk to him. But I just put him in place. Yep. Easier. Still got it. I don't think I have either. Usually one industry when I grew up in Pittsville and they made silly tile in another. Well, farther west you go like this, it's probably a lot of fun.
Yeah, they've done it in LA.
Yeah, thank you. I'll call them and see what these days. That's what they're telling me.
Yeah, we'll see. This is close.
And once if it opens up, we'll probably get to go all the way. He's alone in the house, so they weren't in any rush to try to get. Who knows? I
This is the United States of America, damn it.
Yeah, I saw that. It's not far from where I live downtown Des Moines.
On my phone, it's on.
What was that?
The sheriff did come. They wanted to get
Boy, boy.
Bro, he's chowing down.
You know, I will tell you what, let's get on the other side of the
Bro, I appreciate the amount of water that's been put in this food.
because they've got the video back in the house.
Yeah, I know for sure he's getting enough water. It's soupy. I wonder if it tastes like blood. I'm not tasting it. You raw wrap it. Would think there'd be like blood in it, right? Turns brown. That's one I can't try. I can't try the raw food. It could get me sick. It's not human compatible. So thanks for a sub. Whoever just subbed. I know you guys thought that you could just sit here in silence and try to eavesdrop on what little conversations going on with the reporters, but it's really nothing. They're talking about how he only has 75% left on his battery pack, and that's pretty much all I heard earlier. I don't know which one. Probably this one said that. I don't think he has a spare. I show back up to the camera and 5 people leave because they don't want to hear me talk. That's a great feeling. That's a fucking fifth of the people here. No, almost a quarter now have left just because I came back to the camera. It makes me want to quit the stream, dude. Seriously, all of them, not just YouTube. It makes me want to just shut the whole thing down. When no one's talking all of a sudden, and I'm just sitting here for nothing, it makes me want to shut it all down because I don't like having this camera in my face anymore like this. I'm over it. I'm over just getting stared at, dude. You might not be looking at me, but I don't know what the fuck you're looking at. You could have your dick in your hand for all I know. It's fucking whack. You used to work here? What? That's wild. I've never even heard of it. How you been, Arcade? Anything new? Wrapped up. I don't know what that means. 40 minutes. Gotcha. I don't really know where Minneapolis is. Dude, anything that's so far up north is that. Like all those states, I'm not trying to go to. The very northern states. Oh, it's too cold up there. And the people are weird, dude. If you're from there, I'm sorry, but y'all kind of weird, dude. You could just watch the movie Fargo. Y'all are kind of like that. Everywhere. There. Except when you get out to Washington, they're different out there. Because y'all don't really have any teeth and shit. Oh yeah, I guess you do, huh? Minnesota. Y'all had some Antifa, but not really, huh? Not really, though. They drove in from out of state and shit to come out there, I think. Antifa headquarters on the West Coast. Because the laws are more lax. They're able to get away with more. Saw what happened to those kids in Atlanta? They're getting hemmed up this morning. Judge ain't playing. That shit wouldn't happen in Portland. Could have let him go probably. Got him a year later. Yeah, but that wasn't Antifa. That was just people. It's different. That wasn't like a planned action or whatever they were calling. They were doing. That was just a bunch of people getting crazy, looting, and yeah, they started burning shit down in the process. That apartment complex that was being constructed was the craziest shit, though. That was a huge fire, man. Yeah. That's like one of a fire I remember. You're like Fargo, yeah, a little bit. All of you. You're right next to Fargo, dude. It borders Minnesota. So, yeah, y'all are little like Canadians. Like, you're like semi-Canadians. That's how I see you. You're American, but you're also semi-Canadian. That's if you live there for long enough. Not if you just moved there, but if you grew up in the states that border Canada, except for Washington. Like I said, they're kind of weird. Other ones seem like they're kind of Canadian-like. It rubs off on you.
This is the United States of America, damn it.
Hey, thanks, man. You're in Winsted. Do you think you guys are a little Canadian-like? That's a good thing, man. Canadians are known for being nice. You don't talk. Oh, we don't talk like that. Well, don't you know? What, do they only talk like that in Fargo? Weird. Or is it just North Dakota that they talk like that? Or they don't talk like that at all? All my life. We don't say A. It's a highly acclaimed movie. But like, you're saying they got it all wrong?
Brian, how are you, buddy? Well, you know,
I'm. She just sounded like the Fargo chick a little bit. Well, you know. Don't you know?
you one of the guys that sent me to the Super Bowl?
No. And now I've heard that so
I think if Fargo came out and y'all got super self-conscious and started talking different and it started going away, you fucked up your culture is what happened. A? I bet your grandparents said A. Because they were more like Canadians. I bet they used to be Canadian. They just walked over and decided, hey, act cool. I'm supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have records like they did, like they do now. I bet a bunch of Canadians just slipped over and built a cabin. Yeah, I'm supposed to be here. Because it's so cold up there. Nobody was trying to go up there, dude. I'm talking about like 200 years ago or some shit. I mean, if anybody watching, we didn't have like Border Patrol like we do now. You betcha. So you say you betcha then? Do you? Does not sound like Brett Boyle. What is he? Is he intentionally sound more Canadian? Happening, dude. He saw Fargo and he really liked it. Y'all saw it and you were embarrassed.
No.
Hey Jack, how you been, man? Long time no see.
Alright, man.
We don't say y'all. I didn't think you said y'all. That's a southern thing. Right? You betcha, though. You don't. Huh. Whatever, dude. I feel like I've been lied to now. I trusted that movie. It was a true story. It wasn't just her that talked like that. It was the car salesman dude, the cops. They were like characterizing Fargo almost. It was a caricature of it, I guess. Like they might sound a little bit like that, but they amped it up. They cranked it to 11.
So, you won't see it.
That is?
So, it's past George Avenue, about a block up.
Oh, the small ones do.
You're about,
That's different.
I would say,
I guess that makes sense though, because if you go to a southern town, you go to a really small one, they're gonna have that southern twang too. That's gonna be different than it. Like you go to Memphis, it ain't gonna be like that. But if you go like, in the middle of Tennessee, where they don't see people very often, you have that southern drawl, thick, super thick. Don't get me wrong, people sound super country in Memphis too, though. Simon's already done eating. Dude, you're already done?
we got a bad tornado
Please.
coming through here. Yeah. All of us are
Might have to increase his food again. This guy is a mad lad. What's going on? There's a person barricaded that shot 2 police officers, but he lives next to a preschool or something, childcare. Dude, look at the little baby keeping the egg warm. Is it moving? Is it about to hatch? It looks like it's moving. Can't tell if the chick was doing it or it on its own. Hopefully it's not dead inside of there, dude. This one hatched so long ago. I was thinking about that earlier, like, wonder how often that happens or one doesn't hatch. Garrison Kelly, or never heard of him, Brad. Welcome. Garrison Killer. See if I recognize what he looks like.
Hey, Rose. Give this to your mom. I almost got
Oh,
it,
so he looks like a pug, dude. I bet he has a pug. You know, people get dogs that look like them unintentionally. Dude, is that thing maroon in color or burgundy? Like a dark. It's the same color as the cop cars. It is. Yeah. They got that thing painted to match the cop cars. Wow.
I'm a little late, but I really have nothing else for you, other than we're just continuing to attempt contact with him.
Can you go on camera?
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go shotgun because Charmaine's got my law here. Actually, you know what? I can do law.
My Christmas on your please.
Oh my god, what's taking so long? Get him mic'd up. If this were LA, he'd have been mic'd up 5 minutes ago. He's getting frustrated.
Sure. Bring this around.
He might like it a little bit though, because he's like, oh shit, I'm gonna be on the news. I'm the sheriff.
I've got his shotgun here.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
least it's not too cold out today, right?
For now.
But he's got to deal with this guy still. It's not over yet. It's a pain in the ass, probably. The dude's still barricaded. Yeah, he's definitely annoyed, right?
Hey, you want to bring 9 back up on the grid here? We got the sheriff here.
Yes, please. 321-123. Yeah, I've got it. Check it again. 112-1212.
He's pretty young to be a sheriff.
Sheriff, can you just talk to me real quick here?
I suppose.
Sure, can you give us your name and spell it for us, please?
Tim Langenfeld, Langenfeld.
Start, start rolling.
Badge says Chief Deputy, I'm the sheriff. Budgets are tight these days.
The badge budget is cut.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, is everybody okay? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good? Everybody good?
Yep.
You good?
Badge
Okay,
says
go ahead,
deputy.
Sheriff, give us your update here.
Okay, so as I stated a little earlier, I really don't have much to update since last time. We're continuing to attempt to contact the subject that's inside the house. We have been able to verify that we believe he's the only person inside. So that puts us in a pattern that we are just going to go slow. We don't want anybody else to get injured in this, including him, obviously, and furthermore, more of our people. So we're going to take things slow, continue to attempt contact, use the different resources we have available to us, and see what we can come up with.
How are you attempting to contact right now?
Right now it's by cell phone and phones.
Okay. Walk us through what happened here.
What I know of is that 2 deputies came to the scene to execute an arrest warrant on an individual. There was contact made. Entry was made into the house. At some point, rounds were fired. 2 McLeod County deputies, like I stated earlier, were struck and transported to a local hospital where they've been treated there. I don't have an update on them yet. And the standoff kind of ensued there.
Injuries?
Right now, I don't have updates on that. I don't believe anything life-threatening, which is obviously very good for the deputies involved and all their families who are probably watching this, wondering if they know who's involved and what's going on. So, as far as I know, everything is good and positive on that side.
Any update on maybe one getting shot in the belt buckle? Did you hear anything with that, Sheriff?
I did hear something similar, that some equipment may have been struck. Which part, I don't know. That'll be part of the investigation.
Did they fire?
That's part of the investigation as well. We do have people from the ATF here, and the BCA is on scene as well.
And the ATF, why the ATF? BCA, you said DNR as well, right?
DNR is here just because we work closely with them, being kind of outstate county that we work to it's not uncommon for them to respond to calls with us.
Is the ATF here? Was this a firearms related matter, or what brought them in?
The aftermath. They heard of what was going on. They contacted us, asked if
ATF.
we needed any assistance. At that time, we'd say, if you got people that you're willing to send,
that's weird.
Feel free.
Sheriff, a lot of neighbors right now are curious what's going on. A lot of people coming home.
The feds got involved.
Today, here,
Yep.
What do you want folks who live in the area to know for the time being?
If you can avoid the area, we'd like people to avoid it. We're working on contacting the immediate neighbors, the houses that would be in most direct threat. We've asked people to leave, or at the very least shelter in place.
Why is our federal funds
very well
paying
could
for
go
the
on for an
ATF
extended
to be
period of
there?
time. So if people
Is
do
what I'm
come
wondering.
home, they should expect that
Do
they're
they,
going to remain
they
home.
don't
We
need
don't
to
want
fucking
traffic
be
coming in
there.
and
Why
out
are
of
we
the area.
wasting federal funds on
Otherwise,
ATF
like I said,
going
if they can find other places to
to
stay for
local
tonight, that would be
shootings?
best. And if they have questions, they can contact the sheriff's office, make sure we have their information, and once the scene is secure and we're able to get people back in their homes, we can contact them.
Are they bored? They're bored.
Well, the roads are closed. As far as evacuating the homes and trying to get people,
That means there's too many of them. If they're
from where
fucking
the suspect
bored,
house is, we're going
right?
2 or 3 houses on all sides that we want people to either shelter in place.
Tell us about the daycare children. How far were they from this scene, or how close?
I don't know exactly where
That's
that
how the
daycare
military would
was
see
by
it.
looking at it. I was told roughly 100, 150 yards. It is my understanding that all those children have been removed. We used our armored vehicle and tactical team people to get those people and children safe.
Do you know about what time this started this afternoon?
I don't have the exact time. I want to say 11, between 11:30 and 12, but that's not a positive thing.
Do you know what the arrest warrant was for?
I believe it was child pornography, but I'm not positive.
Oh shit!
You're not positive.
That's what I was told, but I don't know how much of that was there. I was told there's multiple warrants.
And is there believed to be more firearms in there? And what's the concern?
We do believe there's multiple firearms involved.
Were the shots fired in the house?
I don't know that part. That's going to be part of the investigation.
Struck were they in the house?
I believe so, but I haven't talked to those officers other than once we got them out and into the ambulance. That's all I have.
And you said contact has been made with the suspect.
No, we are attempting contact.
And no, has there been any contact then throughout this afternoon?
Not that I'm aware of.
Wow.
Nothing.
Nope.
3 hours.
History with what?
Problems with this house, with this address, with this person, you didn't know about that?
Not that I know of. Like I said, Winsted PD may be more familiar with that, but right now, not that I'm aware of.
Does this person live at that address, or is this somewhere he was tracked to?
No, I believe he lives at that address.
Okay.
Sheriff, one last question for me here. Let's talk about the draw on resources here. I know you've got state out here, you've got Hutch, a bunch of other law enforcement agencies. Who's out here, and what kind of parameters is working on you guys right now?
Well, it's obviously spreading us thin. It is state, McLeod County, City of Hutchinson, DNR, Wright County. Their team and the equipment is out here, as well as State Patrol.
What is this like for you? Thank God they're going to be okay.
What's DNR?
Shot in the hospital. Tough day for the whole department.
It's tough for the whole department. I'm no different than them. We have different jobs to do right now. We want to get this resolved peacefully and as soon as we can, and then we'll move on to doing what we need to do to take care of the rest of our folks.
Okay, thank you,
Thanks, Sheriff.
Appreciate your update. Thank you.
We'll get those mics from you.
Minnesota DNR. Department of Natural Resources? Oh, maybe there.
Yeah.
I can stay too if you want to
Thank you.
assist
Oh.
the livestock.
All good. I want to make sure I didn't get snagged on your foot there. Perfect. Yep.
4
All
o'clock.
right, and I'm assuming more updates.
I got no idea. Yeah.
4 o'clock.
I didn't think the ATF got involved with shit until it was a federal thing. Like, until it was a federal risk. Like, it was gonna... Like Waco. Remember when the ATF got involved with Waco? It was like, oh shit, it's serious. The ATF's there now. Now it's federal. They're instantly upgrading things to federal. Which is what, like 1776? That's what they are against. You know what I mean? The federal government having their hands in everything. Like, that. Why does the ATF need to be there? Weird. Why is the ATF even a thing? Oh, no, they ended it on us. Dang. If it died. Like, they're all down. Say bye to us, man. You watching? 2 students dead in Des Moines. Dude, there are so many shootings happening. Oreo's covering some other random shooting. 2 students dead, teacher hurt, Des Moines, Iowa. And it's happening in like these small towns. I know Des Moines is not necessarily small, but it is compared to Long Beach. Crazy, man. Hey, we just got a Twitch follow.
Rayhall439 is not following.
Thanks, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they went down. What I do to cover it? Do you think there's a? Let me see if there's a police scanner for the area. Traffic could it possibly have on it? Small town. That'd be the only thing going on. McLeod County, is that it? McLeod County live audio feeds, it must be it. Not a police one though, there's only public works. Fire dispatch for Winsted. Probably not going to be good enough. Let's connect. The wrong one, man. I don't know what county this is. I need to find out. Oh, because it's pedo shit? That's weird. But the ATF though? What do they have to do with that? Happening on Twitch right now.
MVP_Vince is not following.
Thanks, man. Weird though. I don't know why I'm getting Twitch follows. Out of nowhere. Okay, we're over here, guys. Alright. Okay, McLeod County. Am I live on Twitch? Did I do that on accident? Oh no. No. Okay. McLeod County's not in here. There it is. Oh. Alright, McLeod. That's all there is. Public Works. Dude. Well, shoot. The chat stopped moving now too.
This is the United States of America, damn it.
Well, it looks like that's it for this. ATF's definitely on scene. Right here. ATF agents are on scene. McLeod Sheriff. McLeod Police Department in Winsted, Minnesota after 2 deputies were shot while executing an arrest warrant today. The situation is ongoing and official updates will be released as they develop. An official ATF alert. Hey, welcome, Notorious. Stay safe out there. Stay safe and warm. Man, it's cold out there. It's like we done lost all the coverage. I was probably watching what you were watching. They turned it off. I gotta turn mine off. Thanks everybody for coming through. I'm going to turn this off because there ain't nothing here anymore. So, thanks for hanging. That was interesting. Hopefully, everybody comes out safe. Yeah, you're the shooter. I may come on with something else, but I gotta end this because that's all there is with this. Bye.